our politics in the United States today is not just political. It's deeply theological. And so pastors, by default, are going to have to find themselves weighing in on issues that maybe 50 years ago they wouldn't want to be weighing in on. I can think of just one example here. There was a pastor in my denomination of a very large church who doesn't really get involved in politics really at all. And I think commendably, I don't think pastors need to be involved in politics every single Sunday. But I remember there was a marriage amendment being voted upon in this particular state. This was a long time ago. And this pastor released a video and said, hey, church, this is your pastor speaking. We don't really get involved in politics that much. The problem is this issue of debating what marriage is, it bleeds into the areas that are absolutely front and center to the biblical worldview. So you know me, I don't weigh into politics all the time, but sometimes I do need to wade into politics. And we're here to tell you that we think you should vote for this amendment that would define marriage as the union of one man and one woman. Not because this is about seeking Christian privilege only, but we're thinking about ordering society according to the most foundational unit that there is for society, which is the family. So I think what pastors need to ask themselves is whenever an issue is being debated in society, ask yourself, does the church or does the pastor have the mandate? Do they have the competency? Do they have the jurisdiction to weigh in on that issue? And where it hits Scripture directly, you absolutely have the license to jump in there. Again, I don't think pastors should be talking about sugar subsidies, things really granular public policies like that, or even necessarily what the best tax system is necessarily. I think Christians can reasonably disagree on what the best tax systems are. We can't disagree about what it means to be a human, what it means to be male and female, what the nature of the family is. And so I think that rather than being reticent, I think pastors should understand, by and large, they're not going to need to be weighing in on politics all the time, but sometimes you will need to weigh in on politics, and not to be fearful when that time happens, because you're recognizing that I'm actually not weighing in on politics. I'm weighing in on theological matters that hits on politics.